Listen to the Vibes.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Listen to the Vibes. And I'm very happy to welcome Mr. Olivier Mankondo here. He's a wellness coach. And, man, you lost quite a bit of weight. So tell us all about yourself and how you lost the weight.
Yeah, so thank you very much for having me. Yes, just like you said, my name is Olivier Mankondo. I'm a speaker, author, weight loss and wellness coach. And in 2016, I did change my lifestyle, and I was able to go through some profound changes that completely changed my health and my life. That's why I decided to start sharing all this information through my talks, my books, and my coaching program, so that people can reclaim their health and not be sick anymore. So in a nutshell, that's what I do. So they know this thing that when they push negativity, they push fear and all that, they know that it's going to create people will be imbalanced, they will feel anxious, they will be stressed out, and what they will see in the advertisement that if you feel stressed, you need to buy this and this pill. And people have to go over there, because the way we've been brainwashed is that people don't want to think for themselves. And when you start thinking for yourself, people will start thinking that you are weird. And people don't like that. They don't like people having independent thought. And basically, I think this is done by design.
Yeah, that's the way I feel that social media is geared to bring more fear and division between us. And I don't like these particular shows to sound like I'm trying to be political. But there's this push for like the fat positivity movement, where it encourages people to eat whatever you want, and it's okay to be fat and all that kind of stuff. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, this is not good, because they try to present people to accept themselves. Oh, if you're fat, it's not a problem. No, it's a problem, because if you, for example, you look at animals in the forest, let's say you take two elephants around the same age, you will never see one elephant twice the size of the other. Never. Because it's not normal to be fat. But these people, they just want people to accept the way they are, so that they can make money off that. But if you have to tell people, okay, if you are fat, continue to love yourself the way you are, but you need to do something about it. You don't just have to say, okay, I'm fat, that's the way I am. No, it's not a good way to be, because when you are fat, it's going to create diabetes, it's going to create high blood pressure, you're going to have problem with your heart, strokes and stuff like that. It's not good, because what people need to understand is that when we are born on this earth, the most important thing that we have, it's our body, it's our temple, and we've only got one. So we need to make sure that we're in good health, so that we can have a longer and fruitful life. And I'm sure all these things to make people accept, oh, I'm fat, that's the way it is, it's genetic and stuff like that. I don't think that it's empowering. It's not empowering. And for example, even when they are speaking about being genetic, if you look, you will see that for most diseases that exist, it's only 5% which is really genetic, because we've got what is called epigenetic, which means that it's the terrain which determines how your genes will interact. For example, if the terrain is bad, yes, a gene which was defective will manifest itself. But if you are eating the food biologically designed for the human mechanism, even if these genes are not good, they will stay dormant. And that's why when they say to people, oh, it's genetic, basically it means that there's nothing that you can do about it, just stay the way it is. And I think this is not empowering. It's done by design to make people not even question that. Because when you say that it's genetic, the first thing that will come up in your mind is that, okay, genetic, there's nothing I can do. So be it.
Right. Yeah. Because like my grandfather on my dad's side was an alcoholic, and I became an alcoholic. but it didn't have to stay that way. I was told that it's something that's kind of passed down from generation to generation, but I don't drink anymore. In fact, even the thought of drinking anymore makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, for example, in my family, a lot of people are diabetic, and they told us that it was in the genes. And that's why even my brother was already pre-diabetic. And myself, I was already going into that direction. But since I've changed my way of eating, it's completely gone. So it was not genetic, because when you eat the same food, your parents, your grandparents, all of you eat the same food, it's normal for you to have the same disease. It's normal, but it's not genetic.
Have you ever been in a debate with someone over this?
Yes, at the beginning, but now I just don't want to get into debates anymore, because it makes you feel not right. It's like you're wasting lots of energy. And I just don't want that. What I do, if someone says something, I will just give him an answer. If he's ready to believe that's okay. If it's not, that's not my problem. I just don't want to get into debate anymore. Even in my YouTube channel, sometimes you will see, or my TikTok channel, you will see sometimes people will make bad comments. I just don't care. I just don't want to get into this debate anymore, because it sucks your energy, and I'm not ready to do that anymore.
Yeah, I used to debate with people myself, and now it's like, what's the point? If they're not going to change their mind, and they're not going to change your mind, what's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
But I will see people go on like Dr. Phil or something like that, and they say, well, I'm fat, but I don't have any of these diseases, and it's not true that you can get that. It's just because of your weight that you have diabetes and heart problems. That doesn't happen to me. What I mean, what do you say to that?
Yeah, so basically, you will see maybe you are fat, you don't have diabetes, or you don't have some heart problem, but maybe you will have a problem with your kidneys that you don't know yet. And what people need to understand is that when the physical body works correctly, you've got lots of vital energy, and your body will be able to give you symptoms, because symptoms is a way for your body, is trying to speak to you. Let's say, for example, you've got a headache. It's your body's trying to talk to you to say that you are doing something wrong, try to fix it. Or, for example, you've got, I don't know, high blood pressure. That's a way for your body to talk to you. But when your vital energy is so low, because maybe you are too fat, your body will not even give you all these symptoms, and you will think that you're in good health. But what's going to happen? Maybe you will have just a heart attack and you die straight away.
Yeah.
So not having any symptoms doesn't mean that you're in good health. It doesn't mean that. So that's what people need to understand. I will think that if your body is giving you symptoms, it means that you still have some vital energy, and your body is telling you to fix the problem. But when you are fat and you don't have any symptoms, I will be worried.
Yeah, you might see some overweight people that'll live to be in their 70s, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone in their 90s that is obese.
Yeah, for me in the 70s, up to this day, I've never seen one. Most of the obese people that I've seen, they die when in their 50s, and maybe in the 60s, but in the 70s, personally, I've not seen that yet.
Yeah, I've seen them make it to their early 70s, but not their late 70s. Yeah. So what is your website?
Yeah, so my website is oliviermankondo.com. That's oliviermankondo.com. They can go over there. I've got, I will give you a link so you can put that maybe in the show notes. I would like to give your viewers or your listeners a free gift to download, which is 7 tips to lose weight. And if they go on my website as well, they will be able to click a thumbnail and go to Amazon, or they can go straight away to Amazon, where they can buy my plant-based nutrition book, which is called The Plant-Based Nutrition, How It's Going to Change Your Life. And my website as well. I've got my 16 one-on-one coaching program where I help primarily women over 30 to lose weight, even if they've been struggling for years. And basically, when they go on the link that I will give you, there will be a free online masterclass that they can watch. And towards the end of the masterclass, they will be able to book a discovery call with me, a free discovery call. And on that free discovery call, we'll be able to establish where they got stuck and why they got stuck, and see how and if I can help them. And from there, if there's a good fit, then we can work together and I can help them lose weight and reclaim their health. Because what I'm doing, it's not only a weight loss program, but it's a wellness as well, because what people need to understand is that we've been all told that we just need to lose weight, but that's not really the problem. If you start eating the right food, automatically you will lose the weight and you will be in good health, because there's no point of being slim and being sick. Because I've got, for example, my uncle, he died last year of diabetes, but he was slim. So being slim as well doesn't mean that you're in good health. So you need to,
Sure.
Yeah. So basically that's what I do with my coaching program.
Yeah. My dad was skinny, but he had diabetes as well. So yeah, I know what you mean. And even though I'm not the biggest advocate for social media, I myself have some social media pages. So what are yours?
Yeah, so my social pages, they can go on. I've got a TikTok account, which is Olivier Mankondo. I've got a YouTube channel as well, which is Olivier Mankondo. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on all this stuff, but I'm not really active as such. I'm more active on TikTok and YouTube, because I like to do videos and stuff like that. But in the link that I will give you, they will be able to go through all these, all my social media.
Yeah, I will add all that to the description and make it easy for folks to find you. But Olivier, man, that was enlightening. I'll have to say, being a Texan, it's going to be hard to give up barbecue. But yeah, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you reaching out to me. I'm glad we got to talk.
Okay, thank you very much, Carl. I really appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on your show. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure. And I also want to thank all you folks out there. If you are new to the channel, well, I appreciate that you stopped by, and I hope you'll come back. Hit that subscribe button. For my regulars, man, you guys are awesome because you make it possible for this to happen. So until the next one, everyone, please take care. Be kind to one another. God bless and peace.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Listen to the Vibes. You can catch us on Buzzsprout or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, and on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook at The Vibes Broadcast Network